King of the slick up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
And now.
Damn. I walk right into that. Okay, let's go.
It's time for Do We Care?
The graphic. Listen, y'all.
Don't take shots at me, bro. Don't take shots.
I'm sorry. I like everything. Listen.
This nigga's so stupid, bro.
Now listen, Trap alumni, you know what's going on. If you're new to the show or you pulled up because you saw the topics or somebody shared the broadcast and you clicked it, stay for this. Do We Care is the hot take, hot topic, current event portion of the show. We get into everything, movies, music, news, fashion, arts, culture, whatever we feel like is fire. The way it works is I scroll through the timeline. I see shit that catches my attention. I say wait 3 times like this. Wait. I process it, ask myself, do I care? I say, hold on. Let me bring it to the trap chat. Let me bring it to the panel so we can together collectively as a family find out. But do we care or not? Trap chat, are we ready? Panel, are we ready?
Hell yeah.
Now, I know this is Do We Care, and y'all are with this sophisticated ignorance the same way I am, but we're going to start off on a somber note to all my sports heads. I want to send a super duper rest in peace out to Bill Russell and all his family and all the other sports colleagues that was affected by the situation. It wouldn't be right if we didn't send one up for my man. Rest in peace, Bill Russell. I also want to say get well soon to Lord Duval. He was in an accident where he broke a couple bones and all of that. He's recovering well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and all of that. Now, let's get into the shit, right? Everybody been wondering where BDOT been at. He ain't been tweeting. He ain't been Instagramming. He ain't dropped a song. He ain't been arguing with niggas saying I want to battle. But he did do this, all right? A couple days ago, he took to his socials to drop what appears to be artwork for an up-and-coming project that he has. And and a caption that also says, I wanted to let you know that I enjoyed our relationship and I appreciate the trust that you put into my artistry. I hope that you understand the seriousness with which I treated the responsibility of representing the Black community and the sincere effort I put into trying to make every rhyming word an attack against oppression while remaining introspective about my own failures and shortcomings in my personal life. This project represents the dissolving of ego. Now, I'm not sure if that says synergy or if it's an acronym for something else, but either way, there's a project coming soon. There's a BDOT, somewhat of a BDOT sighting based on this post. So the Do We Care in this, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but I gotta ask, all right? Are there equal fans to BDOT's music that there is to his battles? When we see and hear BDOT, do we want it to always be battles? We haven't heard or seen him in a while. He dropped this saying he got music coming soon. But do we care about this said post, about what we want and what we don't want and what we like and what we don't like? React.
You say BDOT, I say I care. That word there that looked like some letters kind of just pushed together. It's a word like synergy. I knew it was a word. I had to look it up though for its actual meaning. It's syzygy, a conjunction or opposition, especially of the moon with the sun. So the planets were aligned in syzygy. So it's a pair of connecting or corresponding things. He's there, he thanked, is he thanking the creator, the universe? He's looking out to the, the
yeah, hence the whole planets and the artwork.
Yeah, so
like on already.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of BDOT's music. He comes with a message. He's got something to say as well as that distinct rapping ability. He's been gone for a long time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's offering with this project. It's kind of a mystic caption. I'm a hippie, so I buy into all this shit. Respectfully, God. So yeah, I care.
Yeah, I actually was going say some funny shit about the word, like try to read it out. my way and shit. But once she said what it mean, I thought it was so fire. No
Yeah.
jokes about that. But I do wonder if B-Dot eats mushrooms because he's very in tune and deep thought and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I read that caption and I'm like, yo, this nigga might have been high. In a good way, though. A good high.
Fact. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On a different energy, different level,
yeah.
connecting with some different source shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
High in a good way is crazy.
so for me to answer this, I gotta be as real as possible. Does B Dot have the same amount of fans of his music as he has of battle rap? No. But that can change. And if he's leaving battle rap, and the way I get my B Dot fix, pause if necessary, is to listen to his music, I can't wait till the album drop. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if that caption was saying like bad to battle rap or bad to music or bad to whatever he felt like he was leaving from to go create whatever he create or
But that's why I said I'm not saying he eat mushrooms, but that's some mushroom shit. He's saying everything without saying anything. But if you interpret it, you can interpret it however you want to interpret it, and you're probably right.
All right, so I didn't say if I care, now I do. B-Dot makes fire music.
Probably everything and nothing. A pair of connected or corresponding things, syzygy. Like it's probably. Am I high? I wasn't eating mushrooms, but yeah, like probably both. Probably both.
I'm gonna tell you what's fire about it. We trying to break down a B-Dot caption like the Kendrick Lamar. That's how you know that he on another level.
Because that shit remind you. Remember when Kendrick dropped his post where he was he wrote that long joke?
Yeah, super cryptic. Yeah.
I spent the last 4 years in the mountains just eating fucking mushrooms. we know what you was doing, Kendrick in Ghana, nigga. Go ahead.
Nah, but I definitely do care, man. Definitely a fan of B-Dot battle wise and the music. Him and my brother did like a versus song for song thing a while ago, so I got a chance to hear some of the music that I didn't know was out and that I did know was out. So I'm here for anything battle or music related wise for B-Dot. Shout out to him. All right, moving on, right? Let's get all the way to the ignorance, or let's either find out if we don't care in 2.3 seconds, right? If you've been sleeping under a rock, if you don't got cable, if you've been in the hospital, if you got shot in the neck, right, you might not know what's going on. But, you know, whenever Beyonce drops, the world stops, right? But it did not stop in Kelis's world. Kelis seemed to have had some issues with Kelis calls out Beyonce for theft over using milkshake, but her real beef lies in year-old feud with Pharrell, right? As y'all all know, when Kelis came into the game, she was under Pharrell's Star Trek imprint. That didn't end well. Y'all can go check that out on your own to get that story. But it's a song on Beyonce's album that apparently samples Kelis, and nobody from Kelis's team, nor herself, was reached out to about said song or given permission to about said song. Now, there's two clips I want to play. One is a short clip of the Beyonce song and the song that Kelis did that Beyonce sampled, and the second clip is Kelis's reaction to the song and her words that she has for Pharrell and Beyonce. So let's get into the shorter clip first that compares the two songs. Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Somebody in the comments put the eyeball emojis. I was just going to volunteer to say I don't care already.
Okay. Damage.
Like, for real.
So move on?
No. We don't got to move on. Because somebody's
and just letting you know how much he does not care. Before you've even played the I'm just letting you know. I abstain from caring. I'm not even watching. I respect it. That was brave.
Who is that white man?
Listen, I don't
know about black people's music.
But you clearly can hear the similarities in the songs. So now let me say this. Kelis' response is 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Oh, we don't need to do all of that.
Yeah, that's the one I watched it, so I knew how long that one was.
Yeah, I
But
watched it, wrote about it.
I can give the skinny on that. She basically said that she started off saying Beyonce could have just called her, you know what I mean, and it wouldn't have been such a big deal. But the real problem is with Pharrell because she know that he did it on purpose. Bottom line, she doesn't own her own rights, and she understands that it's just, you know what I mean, mean and surly and spiteful and bullshit, and she hates the business. Okay,
Basically.
yeah, I mean, so to that, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You sign that deal, you got to deal with it. And if it is something that's as small as a phone call, you really don't care yourself anyway. You know what I mean? Because if it's not about the principle of the fact she did your music, what, you know what I mean? Like, if she could have just said, hey, girl, I'm going to use your song. Oh, okay, girl, that's cool. Man, cut the crap. Fuck it. You wasn't getting no extra money off of it anyway. She brought your song back to life. That white man would have did that TikTok whether you was happy or sad that day. You know what I mean? Get your shit some more streams and be happy.
You killed that. That's it.
Hey, Slim, I don't got nothing to say. I was going to speak from the artistic integrity standpoint of it. Like, this is my shit. Check with me. But
it's not her shit. She doesn't own it though. That's the thing. And it's like, do you even have a relationship with Beyonce like that? That artists sample each other all the time and they don't speak about it. It goes through lawyers and copyright agents or whatever, you know, whoever owns the shit. Like,
yeah, like
I don't know.
She was with Nas for all of those years. All those nights Nas was probably having Jay-Z nightmares and shit. She should have been prepared for some shit like this, man. And you know you don't talk shit about the people cooking your food, and you don't beef with the niggas who own your publishing. How about that? You might be all right. Maybe you got a call. Yeah. I'm not mad at Kelis. I'm not mad at Kelis, but I just don't care.
Yeah, she clearly has a beef with Pharrell, and I think the Beyonce thing kind of got caught in the crosshairs of that.
Let me say this though. So this story broke obviously a couple of days ago. Now, since it came out, she's been on her social media.
My sister in the comments being horny. She acting like Jen in this motherfucker. Talking about no wide soul parts from Nas.
Oh God. But now Kelis has been on Instagram dancing to Beyonce music like she don't have a problem with it all of a sudden now.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I didn't fucking care at first. Let's move on, bitch.
All right, so moving on. Speaking of the music industries and the pitfalls of said such, similar situation, but doesn't involve music, but involves contracting.
Your wife in the comments said because she knew that Beehive was on her ass.
Listen. Right, so
this motherfucking Beehive is crazy. I'm telling
you,
she
really tried several times to say this is not about Beyonce, and then went to say some slight about Beyonce before moving on to Pharrell. So you know she was conscious of that Beehive, but couldn't
because she got to the Pharrell part for like a whole 10 minutes.
She didn't want to be the next Carrie Hilson on this job. Shorty got going
Walmart. So listen. So me and my wife talked about this earlier. She's the biggest Beyonce fan in the world, Slim. And if she's any indication of how the Beehive is in real life, then they don't want no smoke because she wasn't going off like she was mad at me, but she was just felt it was stupid, it was dumb, it was pointless, it was a waste of her time. Kelis ain't popping no more. She's just trying to get popping now. Like she really was going off, like, you know, she had to catch her breath and calm down afterwards. So listen, I understand. All right, so moving on, right? Is there a Fivio foreign half that's going to do the same thing? Because him and Mase.
He is fucking stupid.
Him and Mase have some issues, right? And I feel like this comes up every 4 to 5 months, all right? Mase was recently on $1 Million Worth of Game, Gilly and Wallow podcast, clearing the air about the $5,000 that Fivio Foreign signed for versus the $750,000 deal that the deal was actually worth. Now, the whole do we care in this, right? Because like I said, I feel like this pops up every 3 to 4 months. Every time Fivio drop a hot song, somebody get in his ear, or he'll remind people that, yeah, I came from this, but look at me now type shit. So the do we care in this is if Mase is one of the artists that preaches everything that Fivio is preaching now, coming from the whole Diddy and Bad Boy era, it's kind of hard for me to feel like Fivio got swindled. It's kind of hard for me to feel like he got taken advantage of because if you are in the hood or wherever you come from and you in that situation and somebody throw you some bread and you take it because you don't read it. So I used to go to court all the time, right? And the judge used to always say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing that applies to business, whether it be music or you selling houses or whatever it is. So just to sum it up, Fivio Mase contract situation, 50,000, 750,000. But do we even care about they little back and forth? Like, how y'all feel?
Is it my turn? It was it was a $5,000 advance, right? You got an advance, so the deal wasn't for $5,000. The money up front that he got was for $5,000, and he also said he was pressured into it. I think the thing I care about most is that the both stories we've talked about here, I wrote about in the last couple of days. Yet we're using somebody else's shit. This is not my shit here. We're using, so we could use my shit, but we're not using that. And that's what I care about. But I would say, yeah, Mase is for someone who has been just this year vocal. He dropped a diss track, a Diddy diss track this year. He's really milked. It sounded like Fivio was trying to say at the beginning, like he felt pressured. He didn't, Mase
Jen want to call that nigga Fivio so bad. She do it every time it's in Fivio.
I know, I do, because I'm right. I decided when I first wrote about him and never heard him that his name was Fivio, so you are now still Fivio.
That's funny. Yeah, I decided.
But yeah, Fivio, he kind of felt a little finessed. I think eventually, he says now, I'm happy. Like he makes his money, I make his money. We the deal was good. And Mase is kind of running with it. He's capitalizing on it. He's calling himself literally Diddy 2.0. No. So he's just kind of, are you a pastor? Are you a rapper? Are you a swindler? Are you, swindled?
He's a fucking cornball is what he is.
There you go.
He's a fucking cornball. Mase is wrong. And I don't give a fuck if it was 5,000 or 750,000. The problem here is, nigga, you was in a situation where you feel like you got taken advantage of when you was young. So when you got put in the opportunity to put some people on, your first priority should have been making sure they understood everything they were signing short-term and long-term and how it's going to affect them short-term and long-term. And that clearly wasn't done right here. You know what I mean? At the end of the fucking day, he should have been able to say in that interview, it wasn't 5,000, it was 750,000. And I have documented where I sat and explained this to this man. I have this figured out, that figured out, and I made sure that he understood that. So he can't be out here saying this. But you can't do that because you ain't do that. And now we got this situation, and I don't care if it was 5,000, 750,000, whatever. Dude feel like he got cheated, and I'm inclined to believe him. Especially when you do some slime ball shit like call yourself Diddy 2.0. You naming yourself after the nigga that raped you, bro. Like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate to use the R word, but that's what they was calling raping you records. That's what they was calling Diddy, raping you records. Come on, man.
All right, so look, let me bring it home real quick. Speaking of Mase, speaking of Beyonce, speaking of this whole situation, Mase put out a little subliminal video today. Video may be about 9 seconds. We're going to get into that and see if y'all feel like he throwing shots or if you feel like he a upright businessman at this point.
What is this? Oh, shit.
I can't play that any longer.
Yeah, I know what
has he got eyes?
Yeah, that shot was to them dumbass shades that he can't get enough pairs of.
But
he can have another them in a minute.
Why was there so much forehead and mouth? And why did you put your phone like that? Why didn't you look at that and say, "No, we got to do that again"?
It's horrible, man.
Hold on, is this better? Like, what was going on?
Yo, niggas got to learn before they use their selfie cam to wipe that junk with your shirt or something so it's clear, because it be all types of like shit from your pocket and lint and shit on that joint, and then you look stupid like
It would make
Mase.
it worse if he cleared it. Because what was going, like, why,
Hey,
like,
yo.
is it time to board like off? Is it time to say goodbye, or is there that much space in between your glasses and like your
That ain't
head?
a forehead.
I don't
That's a
feel like
five
it is.
head.
It's like is that alien life? Like, what was that was a gross image, and I'm someone who thinks makes is a attractive human to look at. Like, I don't know what that was. I was scared by that, so I
Nah,
couldn't
hey,
even hear what the
that
sub
joint
was.
scared the shit out of Jen. Like the
Head
first time
big as
somebody
shit.
seen Freddy Krueger or something. She watched
It's not Mace. Who is this? And why did the aliens eat Mace? Like,
Oh, Mase. Oh, man, that shit is hilarious, man. They putting emojis in the motherfucking chat, man. Yo.
Nah, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Mace was the first Hey Arnold. I ain't gonna hold you.
Speaking of Mase, speaking of Beyonce, I get it now. Okay, okay, I like the way you did that. Okay, that was smooth. Nigga listening to the left, to the left.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me rewind that. That shit was gay. Pause, nigga.
yeah, listen, don't give me a compliment and then follow it up with that.
No, not you.
No, I know.
Him playing that for another man is homo.
Yeah,
so, and that was it. Whilst looking like that, with that look on your face, your mouth making those
What
gestures,
the fuck was
what
he
were you doing?
Yo, how he woke up and said, "How can I do everything wrong right now?"
You know what it was? He was trying to emulate Diddy. That's what that was. That was he thought, this is how Diddy does his shit. Let me do. That wasn't it.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Hey, Slim Thick, we not gonna show it again. I don't want Jen to have nightmares.
We didn't even finish it the first time, and I was
We'll
good.
try again. We'll try again. I'll
No.
I got some dark glasses. I'll get a cushion.
Oh my god. That's what it is. He did that TikTok challenge. Y'all know, what is it? My kids do. They try to catch you with the phone real close to your head, so it make your forehead look super big. It's like a
that's
certain.
him. That's him.
Okay.
That's not a challenge. That's him.
No, I said he
It's
looked like
so-
that. I said he looks
Why
like
would
that.
you
It's not.
be sing like that song whilst you're slowly turning your head to the camera? Then you pull what's supposed to be
You
like
do.
a seductive smile,
That
but
shit
it's like,
corny,
oh
bro.
my, like,
and,
what
you,
is-
and you wild grown, and this nigga's in his mid-20s. You acting like a real BA-inner right now, motherfucker. Get your shit together. Tighten up. Easy to block, have voice. Tighten up, nigga.
But you
I
know
don't
what?
know that tighten up is the right word there with the imagery that I've just seen. Like, I don't know that tighten up.
This whole
Put the whole
reemergence
fucking table over.
is his claim to fame, because last time the Fivio situation popped up, he didn't know how to really handle it. Now he fake have receipts. He doing interviews. He popping up with subliminal saying, "I can get another artist if I want, though. You must not know about me," type. So he just trying to run it out for as long as he can, but it's over already.
That's what Mase do. Every couple of years, he want to be relevant for the wrong reasons. Yeah. That was the last one.
Yeah. All right, so boom. This is and has been the Do We Care portion of Verified Source for the day. Shout out to everybody that pulled up and engaged in all the earlier topics and stayed to engage in the Do We Care topics as well. And as always, shout out to everything and everybody. Man.
Hell yeah. Hey, I had fun as usual. It's getting hot as a motherfucker here because my fan not facing me. So I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here, man. I enjoyed y'all. Shout out to the Trap Chat and everybody that pulled up for sure, man. Shout out all the good show, y'all. No more days of this summer. No more days off, I think she mean. No more days off this summer. That's a fact. Very entertaining. Do we care tonight? That's a fact, man. That was some good shit. Shout out BDOT, man. I'm checking for you, homie. Go ahead, sign us out, Jen.
Yeah, that was definitely some good shit. No more days off this summer. We are back Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern for Verified Source, the best part of your battle rap day.
Verified.
King of the slick up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm Gucci.